Wrong decision. Those words coming from the head of the Texas Department of Public Safety today when he was asked why it took an hour for officers to enter a Texas classroom and kill that active shooter this week. Anthony, you have a timeline of some detailed events.
Tonight, authorities providing an updated version of events. Here's the timeline with what we've learned. At 11:27 a.m., a teacher props open the exterior school door. 1 minute later, the suspect's vehicle crashes into a ditch by the school. That same teacher runs to retrieve a phone but leaves the door propped open. At that same time, two people from a nearby funeral home come to help after the crash but see the suspect with a gun and backpack. That's when he opens fire on them, though they were not hit. At 11:30, the first 911 call is made reporting the crash and the man with a gun. A minute later, the gunman shoots at Robb Elementary School from the outside. A Uvalde School District officer arrives at the school and drives by the shooter who is hiding behind a car. 1 minute later, multiple shots are fired at the school. Just 1 minute later, the gunman enters the school through that propped open door. He enters the classroom and starts shooting.
We do know this, that he shot more than 100 rounds based on the audio evidence at that time, at least 100 rounds.
At 11:35, 6 officers and a deputy enter the same door the gunman used. 2 officers are grazed by bullets fired through a closed door. At 11:37, gunfire is heard. 1 minute later, more gunfire. 2 minutes later, more gunfire. At 11:44, even more gunfire is heard. At 11:51, a police sergeant and U.S. Border Patrol agents arrive at the scene. Then at 12:03, authorities say as many as 19 officers and agents are in the hallway of the school.
A decision was made that this was a barricaded situation. There was time to retrieve the keys.
At 12:15, Border Patrol tactical units arrive with shields. 6 minutes later, the gunman fires again and law enforcement moves down the hallway.
For the benefit of hindsight, where I'm sitting now, of course it was not the right decision. It was the wrong decision, period. There was no excuse for that.
Then at 12:50, 47 minutes after they were in the hallway, authorities breached the locked classroom doors using a janitor's set of keys. The gunman is shot and killed.